Hi, everybody. It's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back to MLB Tonight. I'm Robert Flores here alongside former GM Dan O'Dowd and baseball researcher Sarah Langs. The MLB Draft Combine is coming up. It's always an exciting time. Dan, what can we expect? What are you most looking forward to?
Well, again, these are the best players in the country. So players get to answer questions in this combine. Players get to push themselves up on the board. Players get to put themselves in a draft position. So I'm watching how the players are going to compete over the next few days.
And Sarah, this is a historic event this year because 2 female ball players receiving invites to participate in the Combine after their storied collegiate careers.
And of course, both these women are expected to be drafted, but that doesn't mean the Combine isn't important. It's an important opportunity to evaluate them with all of this technology and for fans and teams to see what they can do with all of this technology and all of the StatCast.
And what a unique story. You know, high school teammates separated in college, back on the field now competing against the best players within the game. That is just really exciting.
Well, we can't wait to see how it all unfolds at the Combine in Phoenix.
Welcome to day one of the MLB Draft Combine from Chase Field in Arizona. The top high school and college baseball prospects, both male and female, showcased their skills this week, giving MLB clubs another opportunity to evaluate this year's draft class. It should be an impactful few days here in the desert. Alongside Sarah Langs, I'm Dan O'Dowd. It's time to see what these pitchers are all about, so let's focus on what's happening on the mound. Well, we're down to the pitchers now, Sarah, and the variety of things scouts are looking for when they look at pitcher. They're looking at, how well their body works over the rubber. I talk about balance, rhythm, and timing within their delivery. They're certainly looking at arm strength. They're going to measure spin, horizontal movement, but you're really going to look at command. I mean, where the catcher's set up, can you throw the ball to that spot, within the strike zone or outside the strike zone, and can you do that with multiple pitches?
As you said, already a handful of things that will be measured here. Of course, velocity. You mentioned spin rate. Something else clubs take a look at is active spin. That's what percentage of that spin rate actually contributes to movement, as opposed to just spinning but not changing the way the ball is actually moving.
And so that's why deliveries are so important. Every one of those metrics, Sarah, is tied to your ability to duplicate your unique body type. And that's why you can get a lot out of these bullpen sessions by bearing down on a pitcher's delivery. Solid average. Nothing exceptional, just does everything really well. Really good feel for her off-speed pitches, which should play in professional baseball. Like to see a better feel for the changeup. Do think that will come. And I actually think there's a little bit more arm strength in there.
From Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona, home of the defending national. Now it's the second baseman, Reed Tritt. Not the biggest slugger, but does a good job spraying the ball around the yard.
Let's go. Keep you guessing, huh?
Foul ball there. These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. Grounds this one to the right side. Will do it alone, and a quick out number one. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Askew. Late with the swing there. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure she's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Fly ball left field. 2 down. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up, Benito Gomez. That one fouled off. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Rapid fire work on the mound. She's keeping these batters on their toes. Goes down looking on that one. On to the second inning here at Chase Field. No score. We're back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Herman Juarez.
Good one up there, huh? Hey, nobody wait.
And swing and a miss.
All ones the count.
That one inside. So a ball and a strike.
That's a ball.
He swings and fouls one off.
Nice game of catch here. Hey, wait for yours.
2-2 and the pitch. That one just misses. Battling here, fouls it away. Now the payoff pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out. Donaldson now at the plate.
One out. Get your pitch, drive it.
To third, Avalos. Sends it across to first. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning.
Hey, 2 away.
Jim Rocha will hit next. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. And a base hit into right center field. Around first, hustling for 2. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. Hahn getting ready to hit. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Man at second with 2 down. Into center and a base hit. Coming home. Tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. Here's the left fielder, Estevan Valenzuela.
Blow by him.
That just missed. Tied up here early in the ball game. Hammers this one in the air deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. An absolutely titanic shot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-1. He'll be proud of the swing he put on that one. That's one for the personal highlight reel. We head back to the top of the lineup. Reed Tripp, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Pelletier leads off of first with 2 away. Pop up, foul on the right side. Jones under it. And makes the catch. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Back here in the desert as we go to the last of the third. And now, Josh Askew. Swing and a miss, late cut there. With her teammates driving in a pair, she wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Comes up empty, strike 2.
1 ball,
You're
2
unstoppable.
strikes.
In the air out towards right center, Rosa settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Gomez now at the plate. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. 1 out and the base is empty. Strike 2. Once again, she's ahead 0-2, and she's got the power in this at bat. And he goes down on strikes. And there's 2 away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Herman Juarez. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Up the middle. There with plenty of time, inning over. So they make short work of them there. 3 innings in the books in this one, 4-3. Back here at Chase Field, now the third baseman, Darius Donaldson.
Hey, nobody.
Fastball for a strike.
I see it, driver right there.
Right through there for a strike. That's a very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect mode. A lot of ways the pitcher can beat you here.
All right, one time, right here.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going.
Hey, strike this guy out. Yours.
Struck him out looking. So up next, Jim Rocha. And there's a strike. Close, but ruled a ball. Home team down by 1. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul ball there.
You do it, no one better. Come on.
Struck the batter out without a swing. Back-to-back Ks. So digging in, Mel Hahn. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Let's get back to the
0-1's
dugout.
the
Come
count.
on.
Just off the outside edge. That's a slider for a strike. Slider, slider, slider. I'm sensing a trend here. Just missed. He goes down looking. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Score still 4-3. We're back here at the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Game 1 of this 3-game series. Now up, Estevan Valenzuela. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Nobody here, no outs.
Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Pelletier will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
This guy will swing at anything. Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Gets it by him for the strikeout. Reed Tripp getting ready to hit. Keep your eye on him. He's more than willing to drop down a drag bunt and try to beat it out. Not a common skill nowadays. Right side, Jones. Takes it to the bag at first. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. Not much going on for the offense that time. 5 innings down, 4-3. Back here in the desert, and now the right fielder, Josh Askew. Swing and a miss out in front of that.
All ones the count.
And the slider catches the zone. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders, and now she can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. Pops this one up, foul on the left side. And there's one down. And here's the first baseman, Benito Gomez. In there at the knees for a strike. Home team down by 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. In there at the knees. 0-2. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the catcher, Herman Juarez. Now a tapper that rolls foul. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is foul. We'll see another. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. What an at-bat he's putting together. He's doing a great job of frustrating the pitcher, and that makes a mistake pitch more likely. Fly ball, left field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Brett Hudson.
With the 8th pick of the 14th round, the Boston Red Sox select Joanna Random, a starting pitcher from the West region. With the 8th pick of the 15th round, the Toronto Blue Jays select Mia Lewis, a second baseman from the West region.
So that concludes this year's first-year player draft, and there is certainly a lot to talk about, but nothing more important than the historic nature of this year's event, because we saw for the first time 2 female ball players get drafted, and it's got the entire sports world taking notice, Dan.
I mean, I can't even emphasize how huge this is for all of sports. And what happened tonight, Sarah, is a path was formed for other young women to be able to pursue the game of baseball at the highest level.
Absolutely. This is not just a feel-good story. These 2 women showed that they deserve to be considered at the highest level. They have what it takes to succeed in pro ball, maybe MLB one day as well.
Well, congratulations to all the players that were selected.